Hey friends, welcome to Tori Talks TV. I'm Tori. On this episode, I will be giving my predictions for the Masked Singer Group B. So we have a whole new batch of celebrities to guess. First up is the Frog. My only guess for the Frog as of now is Bow Wow. And the reason why is in the clue package, we see a bag that says leftovers. And what is that? That's a doggy bag, which was the name of one of his albums, I believe in 2001. Also, it showed the 1996 games, so I'm going to assume that's the Olympic Games, which were held in Atlanta. And he's on the reality show Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta. And then also I saw 3 bills that equal $106 while he's the former co-host of 106 and Park. So that's my guess for the Frog. Let me know who you think it is or if you think that my prediction's correct. Let's move on now to the cute little kitty. Okay, so stay with me on this one. I was really intrigued by the kitty having 2 different color eyes, which is called heterochromia. So I literally Googled female celebrities with heterochromia. And the only one that really stuck out to me was this actress named Jessica Caulfield. You might know her as Margot from Legally Blonde or Tori from White Chicks. She does have 2 different color eyes. I don't know if you can tell from this picture. But she started her career off on and off of Broadway. And in the clue package, there were so many references to being in the theater and being on stage. That rose, they throw roses at the end of a really good performance. And then she said that she's never really done anything like this before. So that could be what it is. I mean, I don't know if anybody else has guessed her. She hasn't really been around, but I know people were saying Elizabeth Berkley from Saved by the Bell, who played Jessie Spano. The only thing is she's 5'9", and they just kept commenting about how small her stature was, and this actress is 5'4". So that's my guess for that. Let's move on to the Taco. The Taco is who I believe to be Tom Bergeron. I'm a huge fan of Dancing with the Stars. I've seen every single episode, and he's, of course, the host, one of the hosts of Dancing with the Stars. And he said something about comforting people, being in their lives for decades. And before hosting Dancing with the Stars, he hosted America's Funniest Home Videos, which we saw in the clue package some VHS tapes. So that seems to go together. And just his overall cadence in his voice and his mannerisms, I recognize from Dancing with the Stars. So I'm pretty confident that the Taco is Tom Bergeron. Next up is the Mouse. I'm pretty confident that the Mouse is the beautifully talented Dionne Warwick. So the clue, and really the only clue that stuck out to me, were the 2 football players. One's number was 19, the other one was 79. Well, in 1979, she released an album called Dion, but also her song called I'll Never Love This Way Again was released in 1979. And then if you remember the gold pom-poms, well, that song that came out in 1979 was gold certified. Also, she was on a variety show in 1980 called Solid Gold. So I don't know. Could be far-fetched, but that's my guess. So now let's talk about the banana. So I'm a little torn here. I have 2 guesses. My first guess is Bret Michaels. For obvious reasons, could be too obvious, but the cowboy hat, the bus could signify touring. The blowfish is poisonous, and his band is Poison. Also that blue collar, I've heard him on multiple occasions say in interviews that he was brought up in like a blue collar household, and he's very proud of that. And then also when Nick said, how did you get this inspiration for the banana? He said his daughter handed him a banana, and he does have 2 daughters. The other person it could be, I believe one of the judges guessed, is Bill Engvall. So back to the blue collar again, he was part of the Blue Collar Comedy Tour. And then also when he said that his daughter handed him a banana and that was a sign. Well, if you follow his comedy, one of his bits is, here's your sign. So maybe. All right, but we did have to say goodbye to one of the Masked Singers, and that was Tony Hawk, who was the elephant. I was really surprised. I had no idea. The clue package didn't help me at all. I didn't have even a single guess, nothing. And the judges didn't guess correctly either, so that was tricky. I love Tony Hawk. Obviously, he's a pro skateboarder. Fun fact, I met Tony Hawk a long time ago when I performed on the SP Awards, and he was so nice. One of the nicest celebrities ever, so that was a little special treat for me. All right, well, that is it. Let me know what your predictions are, if you agree or disagree with mine. And of course, I'll be back to predict Group C of The Masked Singer. And then, of course, I'm going to give my final predictions for the finale. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.